Look closely enough and a home can tell you everything you need to know about its owners. Just take a peek around this luxury villa in Southern California. Sportsmen, perhaps. Definitely people who spend a lot of time around nets. Just 2 individuals live here who happen to be close. Very close. You can't help feeling they're inseparable, and always have been. And if you know your tennis, you may have guessed that they're the world's best male doubles pairing, identical twins Mike and Bob Bryan.
We've been playing this game since we were 2 years old, and you know, our first goal was to get trophies and then free clothes and rackets, and then to make it to college. And now we just want to win Grand Slams, play more Davis Cup, and be #1 in the world. So that keeps driving us. It's tough when you're brothers and you're working together. The sibling rivalry comes into play, and somehow we got to make it work. And it's tough, being twins and sharing a room together and sharing everything together. And then when you go on the court under a match, not to let that seep into the match.
The Bryan brothers were born into a tennis family. Their mother played professionally, and they grew up around the club their father founded. By 6, they had entered their first tournament in the under-10 age group and reached the final.
Mike wins the toss. Nice to serve.
With a practice partner always available, the boys sampled success at junior, then college level, before turning pro in 1998. Now 27, Bob and Mike have enjoyed several years at the top. Twice they've finished #1 in the ATP's doubles race ranking and have also won the French Open.
2-1.
This is our trophy cabinet. We got our favorite trophies in here. Probably our #1 favorite trophy is the Roland Garros title. And we keep that right in the front. It paid for the house, so it's pretty important.
For Bob and Mike, it was a 3rd defeat in a Grand Slam final this year. However, they've won 3 other tournaments in 2005. Week in, week out on the circuit, they're 2 of the toughest competitors to beat. Successful partners need an intimate, often unspoken awareness of each other on court. The twins have been developing this since birth, and it's unsurprising that it also shows off the court.
We're pretty in sync when we're playing music too. When we're on the court, we have the best communication, but when we're playing music together, I think that's even better than tennis. We've been playing music as long as we've been playing tennis. We started when we were 5. My dad had a band, taught us how to play. So it's our second passion.
Great teamwork is only part of the reason for their success. There's also the decades of practice. The twins have used doubles drills with emphasis on volleys and quick reactions from the outset. And physically, they're also perfectly suited to play together.
What makes Bob and I such a good team is that we complement each other really well. Bob's a big lefty. He's got one of the best serves in the world. So, he's gonna hold 99% of the time. And I'm a righty, and so we have the righty-lefty combination. And Mike's one of the best returners in the game. We put him in the ad court because most of the break points happen over there, and he's pretty clutch over there. So we let him take all the big points, and he's making servers pick up volleys from their shoelaces.
When we filmed with them, the brothers were preparing for their favourite tournament of the year, the Mercedes-Benz Cup in Los Angeles. As pros, they're on the road 40 weeks of the year, but this event at UCLA is effectively their hometown tournament, which they've won twice. In a pre-event tennis clinic, their father acts as master of ceremonies.
Doubles gives you that extra chance to get more trophies.
Yeah, the best way to get inspired is
It's the perfect chance for Transworld Sport to ask him a key question: who is actually the better player?
We've never had them sort of compete against each other in tournaments. We always had one default to the other in the juniors, and people, the first thing they ask a twin is, which one are you? And the second one is, who's better? And if you ask them today, they'll both say me. And that's the way we always wanted it. I don't like siblings competing against each other. There's enough sibling rivalry we've heard about. And to actually put that in the athletic arena, I don't think is healthy.
Bob and Mike are a hit with the crowd, but the problem for them is that amongst general sports fans, interest in pro doubles is waning. In terms of high-profile names, media interest and spectator awareness, the doubles game is a long way from the high watermark it achieved more than 2 decades ago. The net result? Most of the best singles players are ill-equipped to succeed in doubles and, perhaps more worryingly, have little interest in doing so. The sport's governing body is so concerned it's going to introduce new rules for the doubles game that will see sets played to 5 games only with no advantage points. They hope it will make games faster and more appealing to spectators and television, but the players think differently.
We think it's a bunch of bull. I think everyone, every doubles player doesn't like it, and I talk to a lot of the singles players and they think it's pretty meaningless. Tournament directors are a little frustrated that their tournaments are going down, they're losing some TV rights and they're losing money. So they look to the first thing that comes to mind is doubles, and they're paying out doubles prize money and they don't see the value in it.
The twins will have little choice but to adapt to the changes after they take effect following the forthcoming US Open. The New York tournament will give them the final chance this year to win another Grand Slam. Here in LA, they eventually exit at the semi-final stage. It's a disappointing result in a year of mixed fortunes for tennis's preeminent twins. However, they won't dwell on the negatives. Doubles may have its problems, and some wins may have slipped from their grasp, but Bob and Mike Bryan feel there's still plenty more to play for.
We're going to try to make doubles bigger and help out the state of doubles and try to educate fans and try to get younger players to play. I think that's where we can really make our mark.